Timberwolves making a switch here. Zhang's checked in. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Muhammad dishes to Wiggins. Johnson with the block. Fast break. Here come the Raptors for the three. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist from Joseph. That's 12 points for DeMar DeRozan. Zhang a screen. Wiggins inside the line. Again, Wiggins missing. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Levine. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Back to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Not enough on that one as it misses.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Screen by Valanciunas. Outside DeRozan. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Again, Toronto.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Levine. To end the run. He dishes it to Zhang. Payne. Drills it from outside. Payne's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's DeRozan. And the first. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora, you're going deep into that dictionary of yours, man. It's not a common occurrence with this guy, though. Typically, he's more of a finisher, but that's not been the case in this one.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
So on the floor for Minnesota. Wiggins outside at the 3 with Anthony Towns at the 4. In the backcourt, Rubio and Muhammad. And it's Zhang in at the pivot, manning the middle. Here's Muhammad. Cannot hit. Nice D from DeRozan.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
Now here's Muhammad. Following the miss by Luis Scola. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Ross is checked in for Johnson. And the Raptors shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Lowry against Rubio. The fader. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry.
Over the last 10 games, you can see where the Timberwolves rank in the league. 7th in steals, 8th in field goal percentage. And they're a top 10 shooting team from the foul line. Pretty good company for that team.
And let me add a few words about all their steals. I mean, they bring that toughness and aggression defensively. You don't get to be a top 10 team in that category by accident.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Cleveland. And checking out Toronto. Tied right now. Some changes for Toronto. Biyombo checks in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Patterson in for Luis Scola. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Levine's checked in. Lowry kicks to Patterson. Outside DeRozan. Launches it. Minnesota with the rebound. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
And stolen by Jang. Levine kicks to Wiggins. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Here's Lowry, and it's blocked. They get it back. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Towns in the corner. The pass to Wiggins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wiggins has got 4 this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here is Lowry. He is a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Timberwolves leading by 4. And stolen by Patterson. Down low. And DeRozan kicks to Biyombo. Here is our 2K leaderboard. These teams have been in a groove from the free throw line since the All-Star break. In 4th, the Timberwolves.
They are really dialed in at the line, especially since the break. I mean, really shooting an impressive percentage from the line.
The Raptors making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. Payne, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Rubio, the pass to Levine. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. Now, here's DeRozan. Not a lot of room. No good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Wiggins dishes to Rubio. .121 left in the third quarter. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Here's DeRozan. Hands it from downtown. DeRozan's got 15 points.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Rubio outside. Here's Levine. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Here's Levine. He's got 6. That's tipped.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 15.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Biyombo. Scola comes in for Patrick Patterson. And it's Johnson in for Ross. Minnesota calls timeout. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Payne. Bielitsa comes in for Towns. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Wiggins. And Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Now here's Jones. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to...
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. They've got James Johnson. Corey Joseph is out there with Lowry. Then it's Scola. And it's Valanciunas in the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. There's the call on James Johnson. That's his first foul. Payne, he's checked in for Minnesota. Levine kicks to Rubio. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Now here's Muhammad. He's guarded by Johnson. Muhammad, the pass to Dang. 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. And Muhammad kicks to Levine. Shot is no good. Nice D from Valanciunas. Toronto trailing. The drive by Lowry. Valanciunas dishes to Joseph. And stolen by Payne. And here's the fast break. And Levine with the slam.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have.
And the Raptors call time here. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page, and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Lowry passes to DeRozan. Here's Valanciunas. Rebound by Dang.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Here's Rubio. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. And now it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Johnson over to help. And Rubio kicks to Towns. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Luis Scola.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Muhammad. And he can't hit the second. Raptors trailed by 9. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. And again, unable to change momentum here. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Wiggins inside the line. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's DeRozan. Offensive rebound. Outside for Lowry. That's good. Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's Levine. We've got 1:48 left here in the fourth quarter. Towns with it. Valanciunas is there. Nice D from Valanciunas. And it's DeRozan missing.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Wiggins from outside.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do, you know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles, and you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost
Come on with it. Come on, come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
More levels, more devils. Diesel, airing out the stage like a Neville. Brother, leave you. Dot on your face for no good reason at all. We in a bad place. Ha, ha. Hip hop is separated by the nice and the nice not. Underground and I'm ice hot. What rap my age still keep the mic hot. Ha, ha. Couple hip hop butter beans. Big sluggers move with me, it's a gutter team. I love women who know the boom from the back. OG still could fill a room when he rap. Mike Blessing in a recession is food giving back to occupy labels that move, didn't wax now. Here come Bumpy on a primo track to represent hip hop from where we go back. Crack.
Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Cause you know what we got to do.
Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
I let the beat keep breathing while I spit life to you heathens. You in the wrong place, to be real, reasons. I usually don't spit corny styles like that cause I'm too seasoned. How you sending links trying to get on you stink. MCs don't give a what you think. Rapping if it's beef, I hit a brinks and put that kind of paper on your head to make a lot of blink. Now think, wouldn't you rather keep it music than to lose it all cause of music? I'm sure that's not how Bambaataa wanted us to use it. Now move it before I lose it, and I'm in it for the long haul.
And I'm at it again. There go that flow bringing
got basketball at Oracle Arena, the home of the Warriors in Oakland, California. Live on 2K Sports. Last outing for Minnesota, the loss to Phoenix. A real closely contested game. They couldn't come up with a couple of key baskets, and they lost by 3.
And really, I thought what was the difference in that game? Offensive rebounding, or the lack thereof. A lot of one-and-dones in that game.
Yeah, offensive rebounding to me is all about heart, the willingness to get in there and mix it up, do your work early, get to that inside position, and I didn't see any of that fight from them.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Rubio and Levine teaming up in the backcourt. Wiggins outside at the 3 with Anthony Towns at the 4. And it's Jang in at the 5. Now here's Thompson. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Stolen by Levine. 2 on none. No one back to stop.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
Here's Levine. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And it's denied. Wiggins with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Wiggins drives in. The dish to Towns. 6 to shoot. Puts up the baby hook. And it's Wiggins missing.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Thompson in the corner. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by Thompson. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The 9-foot shot. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Towns has got his first bucket in this one. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And again, no good by Golden State. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Feeds it to Rubio. Curry brings the double. Over to the left wing. That's good. Levine's got his second basket.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that, could you?
Yeah,
I know.
Right. He probably just drone on as a broadcaster and will rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of
guy. And guys, I was a bit worried, but now we all know the rim doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, you could actually feel the tightness and tenseness with each miss. I'm actually glad to see they got that first one out of the way.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
They set the screen. Wide open look. That's short off the rim.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Here's Spates. They kick it out to Green. Misses the 3.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Different look here for the Warriors. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Draymond Green. Rush comes in for Barnes. Ian Clark's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Here is Livingston. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
Boy, you've got to give credit to the defense. I mean, this is where you want to really work for quality looks. Try to get that confidence back. It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Here's Spates. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Livingston. And so the first quarter is in the books. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
Rush out there with Anderson Varejão. Then there's Ian Clark. Then there's Livingston. And it's Bogut and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors' 5.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Levine kicks to Payne. Jones for three. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Barbosa's checked in. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And now let's find out which teams excelled from the free throw line in the season's second half. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
You know what? Since that break, perhaps they got themselves into the gym and spent some extra time working on those free throws and recognized how good they could be with added practice.
To the middle. It's Varejão, high post. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Levine. Fast break, Minnesota. Got a piece of it. But they'll get another chance. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Another shot. And he hits the jump shot. And it's 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
A lot of firepower coming off the bench in that game really allowed them to escape with victory.
I thought the bench was the X factor for them. You can't rely on that kind of scoring coming from the reserves every game. But when it shows up, it's a nice weapon.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Varejão. Harrison Barnes comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Stephen Curry in for Ian Clark. Minnesota also making some changes. Gorgui Dieng's checked in for Towns. Wiggins comes in for Levine. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Jones. Pass to Barnes. 6 to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Rubio.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Curry dishes to Bogut. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Rubio right side. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Warriors trailed by 11. Barnes passes to Bogut. Outside, Green. Back to Bogut. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Jang. Here's Wiggins. Finishes the break with a slam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Timberwolves foul call.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Now, here's Rubio. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one, and that one's good.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Looking at the Timberwolves, let's see where they rank in the NBA statistics right now. 3rd in three-point shooting, 8th in field goal percentage, and they are in the top 3rd of the league in assists. With the quality of players they have, you thought they might be better there, but not bad.
And you know, their free throw shooting, overlooked by some, but it's kept them alive in close games, and you definitely get confidence when you have the ability to convert on those opportunities. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Klay Thompson in for Leandro Barbosa. And then for Minnesota, Towns, he's checked in for Payne. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Just 4 to shoot. Towns. No good off the front iron. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Barnes. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. LaVine kicks to Towns. LaVine dishes to Muhammad. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Some changes for Golden State. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Green. Rush comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Spates the pass to Thompson. Livingston kicks to Spates. No good on the 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And so LaVine nails both of them. Warriors trail by 15. Pick by Varejão. Livingston kicks to Rush. Got a piece of it. Towns with the steal. Here's Wiggins.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1.